what's up guys? My name is Vito, and I have Carl filming here.
Behind the camera.
And we're here trying to show you guys that you don't need a huge area to cook. You know, I live in an efficiency apartment, and I could still be able to cook. Right now we're cooking a chicken parm, and we're gonna see. I have everything laid out here. I just started cutting up some cutlets, and see these are I don't usually use these. It was just a good buy. It was hard not to, but we just got these boneless thigh cutlets, and it was only $8. So under $9, we got all of this chicken. It's all rolled up. So now what I would do is just mix this, and then I would just go through the process here. You would always want this lined up, so then you could just have easy access, then have your holding plate to be able to have something to hold your finished product. So I just pulled this apart, and as you can see, it's all rolled up. See? It already comes rolled up. And so basically there's no filleting really have to be done, except for just the removal of the fat and the grease. And this easy. You just, until you know, whatever is preferred by you, but I don't know about you guys. I don't like too much chicken fat in any of my meals, so I'm just gonna try to remove stuff that you can't remove, or you find difficult to remove. Don't go way too out of your way to do it. I mean, it's gonna burn off anyways, and while you're cooking it, so you don't have to go through too much. As you can see, I'm just getting a strand, and then I just try to find my area, get my knife up underneath it, and then I just cut outward to try to get the fat off. And I'll keep on doing this process throughout. Okay, so now we're gonna start the process of breading our chicken. And so first, you must put it inside of the egg. Then switch hands, because you want a wet hand and a dry one. So now first you do the first flip, and then you do the rest. What I like to do is I like pressing them down also. And then you just add breadcrumbs as you go. If you run out, you just add some more. And there we go. That's the finished product. And we'll do that to the remaining as well. Okay guys, so we have it all breaded up, and now we're just gonna have to fry them. So always set it down away from you. No matter how hot you think it is or how not it is. Just always away from you, so it doesn't splash in your face. There we go. Now we'll just wait for the cooking process. Okay, so the chicken cutlets are already done. You just gotta dab them a little bit, and that's why you put the paper towels under it, and just put another paper towel over it, dab it a little bit, soak up that extra grease, and there's your finished product. As you can tell, I cut some of the chicken in half, so then I can check whether it's fully cooked or not. I don't have one of those temperature gauges, but okay. So here we're just gonna be pouring in some canola oil, or if you have any other oil of preference, go ahead. So then it just fills up the bottom of the pan, and now we're just gonna bring that up to a boil, and then after it's starting to simmer, we're gonna add our tomato sauce and then our spices afterward. And usually I do this before I even start on the chicken, because the longer you cook the tomato sauce, the better it's gonna taste. And it also depends on your preference. The more obviously that you cook the tomato, the more that it's gonna evaporate the water within it, and then it's gonna, you know, start becoming a more heartier sauce. So it also depends on your preference. Okay, guys. So don't wait for the oil to get too hot. You know, just allow it to. Then you know, as you can see, we already added the sauce, so we can't really show you that. But so we're just gonna stir this oil in to the sauce, and we're gonna start adding our spices. Okay, if you have fresh garlic, it's better to start you know, cooking the garlic with the oil while it's simmering, so then all that roasted flavor goes into the sauce. But as of right now, we have garlic powder, and we're gonna add about, not much. What I usually do is I just eyeball things, but that would probably be like around like a quarter of a teaspoon or a tablespoon. And now I'm going to add some salt. And remember, always use more salt than what you do sugar, because I will be also adding sugar to this. I just put in around like a half of a tablespoon. So half of that of the sugar. Okay, so I'm sorry about this, guys, but the card for our camera filled up. But we just added basil and oregano, about a quarter of a teaspoon, to our sauce, and now we're just have it on low for it to simmer. Okay, so we're gonna cut these in 3 and slice them in half. Let me get a paper plate out here for you guys, because I'm gonna cut it in half for you, and I'll show you the way I do it. Okay. So hand down, knife in, get it going, then switch it to the side, cut it all the way around, bam. Do not do that at home. Cut it while you're holding it. That's a no-no. But okay, so now we're just gonna start putting these in for our chicken cutlets. Get nicer ones. Okay, so now we're gonna add some of our sauce here. Flow with it, just flow with it. And then I'm going to show you the 2 types of different cheeses I have here. Okay, so I have whole milk and I have part skim, and I mix these 2. The reason is because the whole milk, if you do it fully whole milk, it's going to be very, very greasy. When you go part skim, it's going to not have as much flavor. So what you do is you just combine the 2 equally, and it should give a great tasting and not as greasy product. So what I'm going to do here, since I don't want to dirty any more plates, I'm just going to eyeball it. Throw it in there. Okay. Throw some of this in there. And there you go, guys. Chicken parm. Now what you do is you just get all these on a tray, equally distanced, and then just toast them up in the oven until the bread gets nice and crispy and the cheese melts, and there you go. Got a great meal. Alright guys, well, take care, and I hope you guys subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Please follow us, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.